Guys, I am a massive foodie, and ever since I discovered soul food, I'm just almost obsessed with the idea of getting myself a big plate of soul food. It's not really something you can find in the UK. You kind of have to make it yourself, and I could probably make a decent attempt at it, but I want someone who has been making it for years, decades. I want to go over to their place and get myself a big plate of it. The collard greens, the mac and cheese, the chitlins, I think they're called. I want to try all of it. And until that day when I can get myself over to, somewhere in the South, maybe, I'm going to have to live vicariously through these videos. Ooh, what is that? Ooh.
Look at that.
I was raised on soul food.
Oh,
this
wow.
Part of our heritage and our culture.
What we refer to in America as soul food is really reflective of the African American experience.
To me, soul food is traditional Southern recipes.
Oh my God, those ribs look good. They look bendy. Like when you pick up a rib and it can bend like that. Oh yeah.
Passed down from the South.
Soul food is very spiritual because it's not just cooking. You got to have the passion and love in what you're doing.
Oh my God. I need some right now.
It's Labor Day weekend, and the enticing aromas of freshly prepared food permeates the air of Market Square in downtown Pittsburgh.
We are not the Rib Fest. I want to say that. This is the Soul Food Festival.
The festival started back in 2019 as a way to celebrate African American cuisine and culture. Back then, it was a one-day affair, but has since grown in size and popularity.
Interesting. So this is in Pittsburgh every summer. I'm going.
William Marshall is producer and organizer of the event.
I get a lot of calls from all over the country, so people come down here just to have a great time.
Besides the delicious food, there are also jewelry and clothing vendors. But mostly people come to sample savory dishes like smoked ribs and chicken, baked macaroni and cheese, and other soul food delights.
That mac and cheese looks full of flavor. Oh, you can tell there's just not cheese in there. There's a good amount of seasoning as well. That's why you can see the red, but that could be red less the cheese, to be fair.
There's a lot to taste and experience here.
All right, we're about to start plate number 3.
Oh my God.
There are even friendly competitions to see whose food impresses the palates of a panel of celebrity judges the most.
Oh my God. I'm struggling already. We're not even 2 minutes in.
But number one was obviously Ray Ray's Restaurant, and they won a trophy, and they won a $500 gift card.
This is for the rib contest. Best ribs in Pittsburgh.
Wow.
3 years running.
3 years running.
The contest for macaroni and cheese, all fresh ingredients, it's made from scratch.
And although this festival aims to promote entrepreneurship among African Americans, it is not exclusive to the Black community.
So we have a variety of vendors here today. Last year, we generated about $500,000 with the local businesses. So we just want to make this a special occasion for everybody in the city of Pittsburgh.
While that's important,
what is this? What is that? It looks good though. It looks, I can almost smell it.
Marshall is also keenly
Chicken?
aware of the early history of African Americans as food and hospitality business owners in Pittsburgh.
And actually, 3rd Avenue used to be one of the mainstays of black businesses downtown Pittsburgh.
There was a black family that started a market in Pittsburgh and Allegheny City.
Sam Black knows about these early black business owners. He's the director of the African American program at the Senator John Hines History Center in the Strip District.
Poor Press family sort of set the standard for black-owned food dealers. They primarily dealt with fish, oysters, and meats from the 1840s to early 1900s.
And there were other African Americans who also operated food service businesses in Market Square. Men such as Reverend John C. Peck, who in 1838 opened an oyster house and ice cream parlor on Market Street. Benjamin Richards, who owned and operated a slaughterhouse and butchery on 3rd Avenue.
Wow, 1788. That is crazy. It's almost 250 years ago.
In
Wow.
1788. And his son Charles Richards, who in 1795 opened a tavern on 3rd Avenue and Stanwyck Street.
So his father is a butcher supplying meat for the colonial government.
Back then, though, the expression soul food did not exist. That's a relatively recent term.
Soul food has a history. Feeding off of the Great Migration, you have all these traditions from Alabama, from Tennessee, from Kentucky.
So the South, like heavily influenced by the Southern culture at the time.
The Carolinas, all coming into Pittsburgh. And so all of that becomes recognized as soul food.
In other words, what we now consider soul food is really a combination of what blacks ate in their native lands in Africa and what was available to them after arriving in America as slaves.
Wow.
In Africa, you would have had a yam. The American sweet potato became the substitute for the African yam. Hot peppers are traditionally a part of the African diet, as well as other root vegetables like turnips. Okra
Spinach,
is
okra,
a West
yeah.
African plant. In some African societies,
Ooh, what is this? Is this gumbo? This is gumbo, right? Or is this jambalaya? I always get those two confused. One of them has like rice in it and one of them's like a soup.
it is
I
called
think-
gumbo.
Yes, gets in there.
And that's where we get the name for the great dish gumbo.
I love seafood. I would hoover this up in like 5 minutes flat.
During the enslavement in the Americas, rice becomes the #1 starchy food. And these Africans established and cultivated these rice plantations along the low country in South Carolina and Georgia, as well as the Gulf Coast.
Very interesting.
Corn or maize was a staple of indigenous people diet. Cornbread, I don't know any soul food meal that doesn't have cornbread.
As for meat, enslaved people were given only parts of animals considered undesirable by their white slave owners.
Wow.
Parts such as ham hocks, pig feet, ears, intestines.
And so all of that fed into what becomes recognized as soul food. Is this
Interesting.
type of cuisine. And it was pretty much contained within the black community.
But not these days.
This is where the magic happens.
My mom taught me how to make ribs.
In Ambridge, Beaver County, Harry Stenhouse and his wife Lathera Harrison are the owners of a popular soul food restaurant on Duss Avenue called Annie Lee's Southern Kitchen.
How many places do you think there are that you can get ribs in America? If you had to put a number on the amount of places that you can get ribs, it's got to be, I'm going to guess, so how many? 50 states. Would I be crazy in saying there's probably 50,000 places you can get ribs? So 1,000 places in each state. Maybe that's a bit high. Maybe that's a bit too high.
You start seeing the bones and the meat starts pulling away from the bones. Yeah. That gives you an indication that it's done.
Their clientele is a multiracial, multicultural mix.
You have a 4-wing dinner. We have customers from different religious backgrounds, different ethnic groups, and everyone that comes in, we treat them like family.
Absolutely. That's how you run a good business.
Stenhouse opened this restaurant back in 2018 and decided to name it after his mother, whom he credits with teaching him how to cook.
I kind of developed passion for cooking. My mother's side was from Alabama, so my mom passed on a lot of the recipes, and I started making them for myself and my family.
And now, those same recipes are being used to prepare meals for the restaurant.
The food is a lot of traditional Southern dishes.
Man, if I lived in America, I must have said this maybe a few hundred times, but if I lived in America, unless I really took my fitness seriously, I'd be so big because I would be eating this kind of food probably multiple times a week. It's just so hard to resist. because you just know it tastes amazing. And fried food it just tastes good. The crispiness, oh my God. I think about food too much, guys. It's actually kind of not healthy.
Fried catfish, we smoke the ribs.
A lot of our customers, they say this is like home, you know, a lot like their grandmother or great-grandmother cooked. And we have baked macaroni and cheese. We have red beans and rice that we put all together, and it's a little spicy. We have sweet cornbread, which is everyone's favorite. We also have the candied yams that we peel, cut, slice, and top it with all the sweets.
We only use natural ingredients, real butter, whole milk, real cheese, really nothing out of a can or anything.
And that's what Stenhouse and Harrison say keeps their customers coming back for more.
Last week
those wings look so crispy.
I had the wings and the catfish sandwich, and today I'm just going to stick with the wings. They're excellent.
One of very few soul food restaurants that are around here, and I really enjoy it.
Moving to Pittsburgh, I do come back here just to get the food sometimes because I like it that much. It's authentic.
And authenticity is what lovers of soul food and those who prepare it say they look for in a meal.
That's why I don't want to make it myself. That's why I want to go and get it from somewhere legit for the first time, because I want to have the real experience of it. Like if I make it, it's not going to be the same.
Hi.
Plus, to be honest, I can't be asked to do it. I'm a bit lazy these days when it comes to cooking. I just like quick things, and this might take a while.
Hey, welcome.
Vicky Gittens is the owner of Vicky's Soul Food Grill Takeout and Catering.
Of course.
Thank you, welcome. Thank you.
The franchise actually has 2 locations, a catering business on Rhode Road in Penn Hills and a dine-in restaurant in the Hosanna House on Wallace Avenue in Wilkinsburg.
I've been here at the Hosanna House since November the 4th of 2023. So much love from God himself to put me here with my food, to be a blessing to everyone that eats of it.
And everyone who eats here knows Gittens is serious about her soul
food. My
These are a 6-piece rib, barbecued rib.
The rib was just falling off the bone there.
Potato salad and greens. So tender, so juicy, so tasty.
Gittens has been cooking since the age of 6.
Wow.
She grew up in Mississippi and Florida and remembers watching her father, a chef, prepare all kinds of gourmet dishes.
My father, I loved how he would cut food and how fast it was. It was just brilliant.
Today, Gittens credits both her parents as the inspiration for a career as a chef and restaurant manager. But as a college student in Florida, she also wanted to learn more about the restaurant industry. So she enrolled in the Katz Graduate School of Business at the University of Pittsburgh.
Nice.
I wanted to learn how to interact with customers and to learn the principles of a business. Pittsburgh was the place.
I love that. She's taking this extremely seriously, and that's how you build a big business. Yeah, she's going to do, I mean, she's already doing super well.
Today, Gittens is putting those customer service skills to work. And her new restaurant...
Look at that plate. Oh my God. I've not eaten anything today. I would demolish that so quick.
is slowly starting to make a name for itself.
I serve fried chicken, smothered pork chops, fried pork chops,
Oh my
fish,
God.
catfish, whiting, cod, and salmon. So I'm learning more healthier way, because soul food, believe it or not, got a bad rap. Lard, a lot of fatty stuff. Well, I don't cook with none of that. Give me a hug, Cairo. I love my customers so much. I'm hearing what their needs and what they want.
And maybe that's another secret.
Wow, is that a macaroni and cheese dumpling she's gonna make?
To planning a successful soul food restaurant.
I'm eating stuffed chicken with the rice, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Home cooking.
Got some catfish, some green beans, some black eyed peas, and some candied yams, because she prays over the food. You know, what drives us even more to support her.
That chicken looks phenomenal. The coat, the crunch. This is probably one of the best looking plates of soul food I've seen. The mac and cheese looks good too. The cornbread.
This is what I order all the time.
Don't give up on a dream. Don't give up on a vision. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, it's work, but it's worth it if it's your passion.
From today's soul food entrepreneurs to the pioneers of the past, African American culinary traditions have nourished much of the country.
Soul food has tremendous cultural importance, but you will find history in these recipes and these cuisines.
Love it.
Wow, that was a great video. Honestly, it not only for the delicious looking food, but the history, you know, the significance of it, you know, understanding where it came from. I love all of that. You know, I really love that. Just makes me want to get to Pittsburgh, honestly. I'm just trying to think how best to do this, because obviously every time I fly to the States, it isn't the cheapest thing to do. So I need to figure out a way that I can maybe knock out a few neighboring states in a row. So maybe if I do, I wonder what the duration is from Texas to Pittsburgh, because I want to go back to Texas. So if I do Texas, maybe then Pittsburgh, and then maybe like South Carolina, something like that. Like if I can knock 3 states out in one trip, that would be perfect. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.